Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing Conqueror. Let's go.
So Conqueror landed back in game a couple of days ago, and as you can see there are some weekly tasks to complete for this. So this is going to be my first match, and I'm just kind of throwing myself in the deep end here and going in with my normal PvP build. So one thing to remember with Conqueror is level, legendary gem levels and all gear levels will be adjusted to be the same for all participants. Now it doesn't actually mention secondary stats here, and I will come back to that later on in the video and why I'm bringing it up now. One thing to remember is that your alternate main hand and your alternate offhand essences will not be active because there are only 6 gear slots in Conqueror. So make sure that you don't use essences or gems that you want active on those last 2 gear pieces there. You might have to change some bits around if you want those legendary gems active especially. So we have now got a match, and let's see how this battle goes. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I get really annoyed when there's always one player that makes everyone wait. I don't know, it seems to happen more with Battleground, but there always seems to be one player that waits to the last few seconds to press enter, like here, making everyone wait for the whole countdown to actually press to match is just super annoying and time consuming. I know it's only a few extra seconds, but no one wants to sit there for like 30 seconds waiting for someone to press enter at the very last moment. I don't know why people do it. If you're one of those people that does do that, let me know why in the comments, because I'd really like to know. So let's take a look at who is in this battle. I'm hoping there's not going to be anyone I know, because I know I'm always awful at this game mode. PvP is not my strong suit at the moment, and I'm not really enjoying it that much. But Conqueror is normally okay because it is a bit more balanced. But we'll see exactly how the battle goes. If you see your name here in this battle, drop me a comment and say hi. And thank you to the people that were on my team for this match as well. Also, apologies for the lack of background music. I'm not sure what happened. Sometimes when I log into game, the music doesn't work in any of the instances. So yeah, the music has left the building for this video, and there might be some pauses where it's just silence. But hopefully it won't be too boring. So we're going to start by taking the effigy of control here right at the beginning. And I'm just waiting for it to say, yep, it says that we've taken the effigy there. So let's move forward. I'm going to push through in the centre with my team because I have a feeling this is probably where the opponents are heading. And I can now see some of them on the mini-map. So let's try and support everyone that we've got on our team here and see if we can take down some players while we're at it as well. Now, this was my first what the hell moment. I don't know what I was actually hit by there, but I have some really powerful damage over time on me. And considering everything is supposed to be leveled out, I died pretty quickly there. So I'm not entirely sure how that happened or why that happened. Obviously, that was poison effect, so Seeping Bile or Viper's Bite, possibly both. But I've never died so quickly in Conqueror. That was really weird. So as I said at the start, this is where I kind of started thinking maybe secondaries aren't nerfed down, maybe secondaries aren't balanced out. When you look at your player stats when you're in Conqueror, everything does say like everything is blank and it is all balanced. But that was a crazy amount of damage to take from damage over time, considering there are no secondaries active apparently. And you can see here as well, I took quite a lot of damage from those legendary gems effects as well. So we're just going to bandage again now and hopefully push forward a little bit more without dying too quickly. But yeah, that was a crazy, as I said, a crazy amount of damage over time from whatever gems that player was using. So if you know what that effect is and why it's working so well, I did check at the end and they are using 4 pieces of grace, and obviously so am I, so I'm not sure how their gems are working so well. And I think it's the same player now. Yep, exactly the same player, and again, basically insta-death. Not really sure what's happening. This was a real what the hell match for me, because normally when I play Conqueror, I'm not dying as easily as this. So if anyone knows the answer, please do tell me. So at this point in the battle, as you can see, although I've died a couple of times, our team is still in the lead, and there's only one tower that we don't have control of currently. So I was just kind of seeing what was going on, where opponents are, making sure they're not trying to take our towers back, and also trying to stay fairly close to the centre, because when that Guardian appears, we want to be able to obviously take it down so that we get the points for our team as well. So at this point I could see that there was someone near this tower and I wanted to make sure that they weren't able to take it from us. So I did head here with my teammate, but this person, I'm pretty sure this is a Crusader, but for some reason my skills are not working on them. Normally that Scorch Essence does seem to work on Crusader, but for some reason they were managing to just totally avoid it and caused quite a lot of damage there, and I unfortunately died again. So I'm not doing that well for my team in this battle, and yeah, this is kind of disappointing so far. Normally I'm not this awful at this game mode, I swear to God. But yeah, this was not going that great for me today. Maybe I can just blame it on trying to play PvP while I'm sick with COVID, but that's the excuse I'm going to go with today. Yeah, don't PvP if you're sick with COVID. It is not recommended. I do not recommend it. You will not have a good time. Now this was another what the hell moment coming up for you now. I was killed here by a Tempest, and you can see they're just taking me down really easily. They have a lot of immunity. A lot of my skills as a wizard do not work against them. And even though they have that damage over time from Angmits, I'm pretty sure they managed to bandage straight away as I didn't get to take them down. And they continue just attacking my teammates. So that was just super unfortunate there. Now, we were resurrecting right at the start, so where we began the match here, and this effigy of ours has been taken. So we're going to try and take this back. We've taken down this player now, and I'm going to head here and try and take the effigy. And just like that, another what the hell moment. Did you see any players around? Because I didn't. But that was the Hilt of Many Realms legendary gem that took me down there. And honest to God, that is the worst 5-star gem. It is literally one of the worst 5-star gems you can have. And somehow it just killed me that quickly. So this whole match honestly was a mess. I have no idea what's going on. Everything is supposed to be balanced, but it honestly did not feel like that whatsoever. Getting killed so quickly as I did here was insane to me. And when I did check secondaries, there was a lot of people on the opposite team with secondaries in the 5k region. So this is why I'm thinking that maybe the secondary stats don't get nerfed, because there is no mention of it at the start like there are with the legendary gems and gear levels. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I did manage to bandage this time though and not completely die. I felt like I was a total disappointment to my team for this whole battle, which is why I mentioned don't bother playing if you're sick with COVID, because yeah, it is not fun. So at this point in the match, I should probably explain how Conqueror works for those that are new here and that haven't played this game mode before. So you will have all the different towers. They're actually called effigies. They show on the minimap, and you will try and take as many of these as possible with your team. Now on the left side tab, you can see it has the score for each team. Your team is the blue team and the enemy team is obviously the red team. Now when one team hits 1,000, as we just have, the Guardian in the middle will rise. Now you want to take that Guardian down as quickly as possible, because whichever team takes it down will gain extra points, as you can see here. So our team managed to take it down and we gained 200 points. Now to win Conqueror, your team needs 1,500 points. So the team that reaches that first will be the team that wins. Now obviously the way that you can win this is by making sure that your towers don't get taken, and by killing opponents as well as taking down that Guardian, as I mentioned. So there are just 2 effigies that our team don't have control of here now, and there are a lot of opponents around still, but we are getting closer to that 1,500 points. We are exactly 100 points away now, and it looks like this will probably be a quick victory for us, even though it has been a tough battle. Like I said, it was really a what the hell match for me. I don't really know what was going on here. Not just because I'm sick, but because of how quickly I died, and the same Necromancer being able to kill me so easily so many times as well. And here the same Tempest again as well. Just a complete nightmare for me. I didn't enjoy this match at all. And I am sorry to all my teammates that you had me on your team, because I did awful here. But just like that, our team did manage to get the last points we needed, and we did win the battle. So it was a victory for us. So this helped me towards my weekly tasks for Conqueror as well. This was the overall result. As you can see, I did awful, like I already mentioned. But that is it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.